Hey, welcome back to Futures Lights, our brand new colony here in RimWorld Alpha 16. We fought off a raider who was chasing somebody last time and got a new colonist by the name of Van, and also got the raider. We captured him. He is getting patched up by Van here, and we might even convince him to join us at a 96% difficulty. I'm not holding my breath. We'll see how that goes. But we got a number of things to do before we even get started. First of all, thank you so much. It's just a fantastic response to the first episode of this series. I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like a lot of you are too. And so that's just fantastic. Hopefully we'll make it a good one. But a number of you are interested in being in the colony. And like I said, what we'll do is we'll just randomize. So here's, as of the time of recording right now, here's who's asked to be in it. We've got Squishy, Zix, Yugi, no one at all. That's a name, not a description. Steve, Manic Zach, KWK, which is Kitty with Katana, Neil, and Nick. So we'll go in and randomize. Okay, and Nick it is. So that means that our next colonist is Van here is going to be Nick. So let's start out by meeting you. Van Nick Suarez. As a child, you were a medieval slave. You grew up pulling carts and digging holes in a medieval world. Simple manual labor is your oldest companion, along with the master's lash. You didn't learn to read until age 9. That actually, I think, is the exact same, backstory as Bjorn. Did you guys know each other? Probably not. And what else? And then you were a Glitter World surgeon. So on a Glitter World, you worked as a surgeon, mostly free of disease and human suffering. I gotta say, I'm really, really intrigued by the story of how you went from a medieval slave as a child to a Glitter World surgeon as an adult. That's quite the rags to riches to story. But you're back here in this RimWorld, so I guess it was back to rags at some point. Your job mostly involved elaborate and creative cosmetic surgeries. You had a good understanding of human biology, but never had to remove cancer or a bullet. But I think you are our best medicine person now, are you not? Yes, you are indeed. You're also a lazy slowpoke, so your work speed and your move speed are knocked down a bit. Well, that's unfortunate, but we're glad to have you, Nick. Welcome to our faction. Now, other things before I start it back up. I did a little bit, as you can see, of not exactly planning, but just thinking about how we want this colony to be built. We're going to have to start really thinking for the future here. And as, I started things out in here, but as I was looking at it, and of course, this colony is named, I think, actually I forget exactly, let's check out on the world map, is named Bliss's Ridge. That's right. I knew it was some sort of ridge. And that actually seems kind of right. This is like a ridge, coming along right here. But there are these kind of lines at an angle. I thought, we could use that for our colony build. I already sort of started with some squares, but actually we could do a real kind of angular colony. Lots of like diamond shapes and things like that. So I've already kind of put out, like here would be one wall that would be, a lot of it would be natural. We would just kind of block off these areas. And another one would come along here up to here. And we'd have this kind of corridor. We could grow stuff in here, and we can build the colony out, in various ways, maybe out this way for more rooms, kind of digging through it. But that's the design I think that I want to go for. So let's let stuff kind of start back up a little bit. Now we've got a problem here where our cooler is not going to be able to cool in here because we have this marble chunk in the way. So once these guys wake up, they're having a little bit of a sleep after having fought off a raider last night. Once they wake up, we'll have one of them move, or actually we could have Nick take a moment to get that marble chunk out of there. That door should, well, maybe if you move this one, that door will close. And then we'll see if this is going to cool down. We're in a heat wave, and I have not double walled this. So yeah, it's still pretty hot. Where do we get agave fruit from? How did that happen? Are there agave plant? Oh, there are. Oh, check that out. That's awesome. I didn't know that you could do that. Okay. All right. I think that was a 0.5% chance, so not a very good chance. But I think, okay, what I want to do right off the bat is make a separate room for prisoners. We've got a lot of stuff we got. Oh, no, you know what? I actually want to do, well, yeah, that's going to be first. Oh, geez. Electrical fire, short circuit. Well, that happened. Also, as somebody pointed out, I forgot to put a wall here. Same problem I had last time in my last colony. So if it ever rains, which it's a desert, so maybe it won't, but if it does, that's going to go boom, and we're going to hate it. All right, I hear stuff getting built. What is it? It's this stuff in here. Now, what I want to do, though, since we're going to have kind of angled stuff, let's put in like this. Actually, let's do it like that. Let's cancel these ones out before Max starts working on those. And we're going to want a door. One really cool thing about doors is you can put a door there. You can go in this way or that way for an angled room. They kind of go both directions. I screwed this up. Easy fix. But I'm going to just, yeah, and these actually make perfectly acceptable rooms like that. I don't know if it'll count as one yet, but yeah, it does. Not very beautiful, in fact, it's awful, but that's okay. It's just temporary. Oops. Come on. There we go. Okay, they're sleeping out here again. I want to get this built so that Frenchie can have his own room. We can move the prisoner, and then we can have our little space back. So let's go ahead and have a bed set to be put in here. And eventually we'll try to make it kind of a decent, nice room as well. And let's let people sleep. It is nighttime. Not for, oh, never mind. It's morning now. Nick is already finishing up. He disturbed Bjorn's sleep there. Cool little feature. You can see these little, like, facey things. Or not face, like thought bubbles. All right, let's check this out. Percentage chance for the joining. 0.5% chance. That's not very good. Not excited about that. And we've got our first raid. All right. Another pirate. The Shadow Executioners. Is that where you're from as well? No, you're from God Crew. So you guys are even like not friends or anything. Nick, I'm going to have you, I think, did we leave it up here? Or did we get it moved? The club that Frenchie brought in. We did get it moved. Equip that. And you guys, you're all idle. That means I'm not getting stuff done the way I should. Now, I don't actually know which way he's going to come, but I think that's okay. Let's have Nick, you equip. We'll bring you guys up this way. Almost any way he comes, he's gonna have to come through here. Up or down. Okay, yeah. So, Max is already shooting. We'll take it Bjorn and Nick kind of to right there. Yeah, slow it down. You know, I should hit the boomalo. You know, hitting him would be a good idea, actually. So who are you going after right now? You're going after Bjorn? Good, good, good. Actually, Nick, you come to here. Bjorn, you come down to here. You are not doing a good job of hitting him with your guns. Okay, Nick, you need to move out of the line of fire once he comes around to the side. Oh, you're going after Max now. Don't want that. Got too far away. Xanet? Okay, never mind. He is downed. Alright. So, all you guys, let's stand you down. Max, you got some bruises. Oh, and some heat stroke, right? It's hot out here, too. I forgot about that. I have to really be careful about that as well. Now, Sammy is a counselor. He's got, ooh, some good skills up there. And you can't do intellectual or cleaning, but I think I'm okay with that. So this room is built. So we'll go ahead and put in, where is it? It's in furniture. A sleeping spot. We'll make this for prisoners. Good, good, good. And Xanet, why don't you go ahead and capture him? And yeah, you guys just gonna stand there? Oh, okay. I thought I stood you down, but apparently I stood you up. You know what I mean. All right, so we should be thinking about a number of things at this point. We should be thinking about, well, we should be thinking about getting some more wood, for sure. Oh, we should be thinking about, okay, actually, dang it. I did not want that to happen. Well, we should be thinking about getting a stove in as well. Let's put a fueled stove right over here for now. We'll still get the work speed penalty for it, but we really, I mean, look, I'm not doing well here. Need defenses, low food, need colonists, beds, lots and lots of problems. Is this cold yet? Yeah, that's at 33. So let's take it down by 2 more, and then let's set some hunting to be done so that we can get some food for the eating. Oh, and I was saying last time how much we want to train some Muffalos. So I am going to just take 2. That one's female. Are they both female? Actually, let's get a female and a male. If there is a male. There's no dude Muffalos here. They're all women. All right. That's a thing that can happen. Bjorn has got nothing to do, unfortunately. Bjorn's a planter. We could have him do some more planting. There's no reason to keep it small at this point. Let's put another growing zone up here. And just, yeah, right over that. And in this one, we'll put maybe some more rice. It grows fast. We want to make sure we don't go starving. Colonist needs treatment. That's actually okay. Low food and need defenses. Wait, Max is the one who has just got those bruises. Yeah, he'll be okay. Okay, what I want to do, Bjorn, can you not come and build this? We need materials. So we need to cut down some more trees. Is that something you can't do because it counts as dumb labor? Let's find this out. You will never do plant cutting. So somebody needs to be plant cutting. That would be Xanat. When you're probably going to handle first, and then you'll go do that. So yeah, you're going to tame the Muffalo, or give it a try at least. Let's see if this works. With the agave fruit? Nope, but a 9% chance. I like that. It's better than we're doing over here. Now, I'm actually going to copy this over here. And then I'm going to make these be not for prisoners anymore. So, yep. Oops, I meant to say, yep, let's do that. So, who is our warden? Bjorn's our warden. So, good. Take Frenchie to his bed. And then, okay, I've never been able to successfully do this before. And we'll take Sammy next. How's Frenchie doing? 0.5% chance. Oh, right. We need actually for Sammy as well to set him to be chatted and recruited. And you also see there's this new thing, considered guilty, expires in 16 hours. We can actually execute him if we want at this point for like no debuff at all. But we're not going to do that. I am going to go ahead. Let's put a torch in here just because they'll be happy to not be in the dark. And then, yeah, there's 3 beds for 4 of us. Let's put a 4th bed in there as well. And chopping needs to get done as well. Xanet's working on that. Very good. Okay, what's the temperature in here? So now I think we need to do is... We have no food. But we'll take food out of here. And while they're sleeping, I'm going to go look for all the berries around here, all the agave fruit, and just harvest them as a stopgap measure until we get our food production up to where it should be. All right, the morning comes in the middle of the night. A Muffalo self-tamed, which is fantastic. Now we can use that Muffalo if we want to do any caravans. And a psychic drone has come along. All the male colonists are wincing in pain. That's fantastic. Fantastic. And by fantastic, I mean terrible. I also set this not just to food, but also for animal corpses. So hopefully we'll get those moved. And what is... Okay, Frenchie doesn't have a very good chance of recruiting. Have we tried Sammy? Oh, Sammy's a female. I didn't notice that. Okay. 0.8% chance. A little bit better. I mean, it's a 61% base. You like Bjorn. You're starting to like Bjorn. And your needs... You've got a lot of problems. So that's yeah. I think I'm going to let Frenchie go. Because at this 99%, I don't think we're ever going to really... Or 96%. Well, maybe, but... Yeah, I'm going to let him go. Wait, you're trying it again? Alright, 0.94. I don't know. Oh, a blight attacked our crops. That's exactly what we needed. Also, this butcher table needs building. So we need more wood. For Pete's sake. So Frenchie has gone berserk. Oh, and he's beaten up on Sammy. Max is about ready to lose it as well, understandably. So, okay, Bjorn. Oh, don't be a wimp, Bjorn. You're fine. Come to there. Xanat. Come to, like, there. Max, come to, like, there. Actually, hold on. Nick's gonna repair the door. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. Oops. You get out of there. You got some bruises. Oh, you've got a couple of cataracts and a artery blockage. Huh, I think I would have noticed that before, but apparently, you'd be wrong. Yeah, you can't shoot him from there, can you? Yeah, now you can. Oh, for Pete's sake, you. Alright. So, Frenchie. So now you're considered guilty. We're going to execute you. Sammy. I guess we'll capture... Oh, geez. We can't capture you because we need a door here. So... Ah. Oh, man. All right. So somebody needs to cut. We are desperate for wood. We have just flown through our wood. I think it was a mistake putting this big wood floor in so early. So I'll cop to that. So Max, can you... who's doing the plant cutting? Xanat? Eating some agave fruit. Okay, Bjorn, you gonna execute him? Probably. Yep, he's been executed. And you're gonna try to recruit Sammy? Like, yeah, I just killed your friend. You wanna join us? While you're laying there on the floor? Not really. So we need to... Okay, so one thing that's new in Alpha 16 is we can definitely, like, take the clothes off there, but we don't want to wear them because we will get a debuff. The dead man's clothes debuff, which we do not want. Here's what I'm going to do, actually, for this door. We've got some limestone over here. But we need a place to put dead bodies for right now. I guess we could make a little, like, boot hill kind of graveyard. So let's do that. We'll just... These aren't for colonists. These are just for, like, prisoners and people like that. So in the morning, we'll get working on that. Oh, it did get built. Okay. So hopefully, what's your deal here? You're in pain, but you're not gonna die. You're not bleeding. You're getting fed. You're a night owl at night. You feel so good. You're laying there in pain, but because you're a night owl, all right, there you're walking. You're back to your bed. Bjorn. Okay. Nick's on a major break risk. So Nick, I just think you should be getting a lot of joy for right now. Till you're feeling a little bit better. What are your needs? Justified execution -2. Oh, you're still sad. Even I thought it didn't, but it did make you sad. Yeah, the worn out apparel. You saw a dead guy. You're in an ugly environment. You're sharing a bedroom. Some disturbed sleep. Ate raw food. You're feeling terrible, and it's like it's like a drone. That's right. That's kind of suck. Okay. Well. Let's see. Let's kill some more food because we're hungry. I don't hardly see any food to kill. Here's a little bit. I'll kill these guys, I guess. Because I'm kind of desperate. That will... Oh, and you. Little ostrich food. Little ostrich meat. We'll go down slick. Alright, here we go. So, wait a minute. These are all dug. Somebody should strip, and then bury Xanat. Let's see. Max, I think, is the one who likes to chow down on the dead. I don't know if he'll want to do it when he's raw, or if he'll, just only when cooked, but... Something needs to happen. Bjorn, actually, what materials? More wood. There's wood right here. I guess there's not enough wood. And Nick got food poisoning from rice. Okay, we need to go ahead, put a bill in, add a bill, cook simple meal, do until you have 20, let's say. So who is going to be our cook? Bjorn is going to be our cook, because he's a 3, making him... decent, well, terrible, but same as everybody else. A rare Thumbros herd have come by, and we're going to ignore them because we are just not equipped to deal with them. Xanat, what are you doing? You're moving the dead things. So the butcher table is in as well. Excellent. This is real important. We're gonna butcher creature just forever, so we get some food that way. I think we're getting a little bit desperate. I do think it's about nighttime. During the night, I'm going to go ahead and look around for more berries to harvest, because that will give us something we can eat even raw without a debuff, unless anything's changed. But people are going to sleep, so I'm going to do that and come back. Oh, good. The psychic drone is ending, but come back in the morning. Okay, the morning comes. Nick is having one of those meals and going back to work, getting up the rice. But yeah, we are surviving, but barely, folks. This is not the kind of smooth introduction to a first colony that I would have liked. And I don't know if it's me, if it's, a matter of I'm just doing a bad job of things here compared to other colonies, or if just different balancings that I haven't really clocked are making it a little more effort to get going. But it is definitely being a challenge here. But yeah, we want to get more things kind of up and running. Now, the next thing that we should probably start. Actually, we should probably take a moment and really, really think about our priorities. So Nick can be our only doctor unless, we'll put him on like max like a 4, but only if like Nick is the one who is sick. And then flicking, all of this stuff can be on 1s as usual. Now, one thing that is different in Alpha 16 is that you'll notice there's no repair. Constructing and repairing are just the same thing. And I think it says here, actually, the order that it does it. I could be wrong about that, but there's a list of things. Actually, no, this isn't the order because it is set up to remove a roof before it uninstalls a wall that would knock it down. That's, I think, a new change. But anyway, so yeah, Max is okay, think through this. Max and Bjorn are our cooks. Bjorn's also our warden. That should be a 1 so it doesn't get ignored. And then Max will do the hunting and Bjorn will do the growing. That seems reasonable, but I think they ought to cook before hunting or growing. Is that right? I don't think that is right, actually. Because I don't want them like running back and forth, like cooking and then you don't have enough stuff, so you just harvest it. Oh, you have enough stuff, you'll cook, and then you cook and you run back. And I think that's going to be a nightmare. So I'm not entirely sure on the best way to think about how to do this. Maybe what we should do is we'll have Max cook before he hunts, but so that way if there's like enough of this stuff, then he'll go ahead and just cook whatever the veg has been harvested. But then if there's no food at all for him to cook, he'll go and hunt, and then he'll come back and go back and forth like that. And that way we're not all starving because having hunted one doe, Max is looking for the next one. I think that's the way to do it. And then, okay, Bjorn, with Bjorn doing the growing, I take all these off for now, and then we'll just put them back on. I think that's the way to think about this. Just to help us think through. Okay, Nick is our surgeon. He could do wardening, but Bjorn can do the wardening. Constructing, he's actually probably our best constructor. So let's put him, let's have it on like a 2 for constructing. And then you could go on growing when nothing else to do, and then have him back on 2 for mining. So he'll construct and then mine and then grow. Art eventually, but we're just not there yet. But I'm thinking we also need hauling to get done. Now Xanat, he will handle. Let's have him handle first. And then when he's not handling, let's have him haul. And then when he's not hauling, let's see, he could do some hunting, I guess. And he could do some mining. I'm just looking. Yeah, I guess. We're going to have to get on research pretty soon. One thing, actually the research now looks awesome. But one thing that I love that's changed is now we actually start out with stone cutting. We don't have to research it. So one thing we could do kind of right off the bat too is we've got these chunks here. We could start making them into stone blocks. So we could actually go ahead and put in our stone cutters table right. I'm not sure where the best place to put it is. Right there for now. Again, there'll be a work speed penalty, but we're just going to deal with that. Now, one thing we didn't do was plant cutting. So I think actually Xanat, since we have someone else doing the hunting, yeah, I want you to plant cut whenever you're not handling. And let's chop down now some more trees. That's a good chunk of wood right there. All right, that should get some stuff going, I think. That should get us kind of, you know, set up, lined up for the future and for some survival. But I think, let's see how Sammy is doing real quick. He's all patched up. He's still in a lot of pain. He's feeling good, which is nice. It's an awful barracks. Yeah, you slept on the ground, you're imprisoned. All of these problems, which I totally understand. We'll try to maybe make the barracks a little nicer. We should actually probably start putting in a little more power. I kind of want to keep a separate power grid just for the freezer. But we could put in, I guess, some more power. One thing we could actually put in would be a wind turbine. Right, that's going to be blocked. Right there, maybe? Let's just do that for right now. And then we can, once that's built, we can put some power in there. Just right over to there. And we put some lights in here, make people happy that way as well. But that's going to have to wait until next time. We're surviving. We're not starving to death. We've got some food. We're starting out a bit slower than I would have liked, but we are getting her done. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.